What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 63, and we start today's episode off with that European Championship quarter-final against Italy here with England. Of course, after topping the group stages with maximum points, 9 points from the possible 9. That's, of course, 3 wins out of 3. And, of course, I was involved in every single goal we scored. Currently topping the Golden Boot charts with 4 goals so far as well. It's been a fantastic start to the Euros, and it's a really good opportunity for us to continue here against Italy. Funnily enough, if you can remember this far back, in 2012 in the Euros, England were knocked out by Italy in the quarterfinals on penalties. So, you know, a bit of deja vu here, and hopefully it wouldn't go all the way to penalties, because I would be very, very nervous that some of my Italian teammates, such as Marchisio and Bonucci at Juventus, will be able to get one over on me and give Sirigu some tactics as they'd know where I'll be taking my penalty. But anyway, we did take on Italy, and hopefully we'll be able to get the job done in normal time. England don't have a good record in shootouts, we all know that, so hopefully we'll be able to get the win in this game. And the first chance fell here, but Joe Hart made a really good save and then stopped the following shot from Immobile as well to keep it at 0-0. So a couple of good saves by Joe Hart there. And in the 33rd minute, a good chance for us as I go down the right-hand side, play a quick little 1-2 of Henry Lansbury, take on Crisquito, beat him with the roulette. Brilliant run by me down this right hand side. I'm looking for a runner in the centre. I fizz in across, it cannons off Bonucci and Sirigu and hits the post, and unfortunately I can't turn it in either. So that would have been a really scrappy and fortunate goal, but it all count. Unfortunately, we wouldn't get it, it was still 0-0. That was it for the first half, and in the second half, a great opportunity here. What a fantastic ball this is by me, through to Theo Walcott, who took it a little bit too far wide, and I called for him to take the shot, but Sirigu had quite a simple save in the end. And the reality is I probably should have called for him to take the shot a couple strides earlier, but I thought he'd go a little bit closer and do a little bit better. But still, 0-0 as things stood. And in the 55th minute, another brilliant save by Sirigu. What a stop that is to deny Phil Jones out the pitch for the corner there. But it was a great save by Sirigu, and still 0-0. And in the 57th minute, another great chance. Zaha picks out Henry Lansbury, running clear. But again, it is another world-class save by Sirigu, who, I have to say, on the basis of this performance, was looking like, you know, if this game would go to penalties, you know, you'd put your money onto him to save every single one with his eyes closed. I mean, the guy was just on fire. He made 7 saves already compared to Joe Hart's 2, and we just couldn't beat the guy, but we did from that following corner. So how about that to shut me up? Really, really, really scrappy goal, to be honest. It's turned in by Steven Corker, and I have to say, for all of Sirigu's fantastic saving ability in the first hour, I gotta be honest here, he was probably at fault for this goal, because the ball got headed up in the air by me. He went to catch the ball and he just didn't get to it. He didn't meet the ball. I mean, that's something which you're told as a goalkeeper, like I was. If you're gonna come for the ball from a corner, you gotta meet it. You know, you really do. You can't just leave it to chance, and that's exactly what Sirigu did. He waited for the ball to drop into his hands. Instead, it didn't, and because of that, we were 1-0 up. But the lead wouldn't last for very long. Just a few minutes later, the now Liverpool striker Mario Balotelli put Italy back on level terms. Very, very frustrating goal there to concede, because the reality is quite simple. It was a simple ball over the top which our defenders should have dealt with. They didn't, and Balotelli ran clear, and when Balotelli goes through one-on-one, you put your money on him to score, and he does. So England won, Italy won, and in the 68th minute you see me get on the ball here down this left hand side. I take on my man, I beat him with a couple of really nice skill moves, then get inside to my right foot. What a fantastic run this was. Zaha takes the ball off my toes and shoots, and unfortunately he hits the post, and Italy managed to get the ball away. So very frustrating there. We almost got the winning goal. And in the 85th minute, another good chance from this corner. We win the header, but again, Sirigu makes the save to make amends for the, well, I'm not sure whether you can call it a mistake, but a poor piece of goalkeeping regardless that led to our goal. So 1-1 was the final score after the 90 minutes, and that meant we would go into extra time. So exactly what I said I didn't want to happen was happening. We were into extra time, and in extra time I was getting a little bit tired, and 7 minutes after the restart I give the ball to Raheem Sterling, who takes on his man, slides it through to Lansbury here. I get myself towards the edge of the area, but Lansbury doesn't need me because he picks out Jack Wilshere, his former teammate at Arsenal, and Wilshere heads the ball in and makes it England 2, Italy 1 as I chase down Jack Wilshere, dive to celebrate. Lansbury, the assist maker, the guy that got the assist, celebrates with Jack Wilshere because it was his cross. Wilshere's header, not really renowned for scoring too many headers, but what a header that was, past Sirigu, and it's England 2, Italy 1. So redemption and you know, revenge after what happened in Euro 2012. We're in front in this game, and in the 105th minute direct from kickoff, cleverly gets on the ball, gives it to me. I step over around my man. Surely I'm going to make it 3-1, but again, Sirigu pulls off an absolutely fantastic save. Another another big save by the Italian. What a stop this is to deny me on a one-on-one. Yes, don't get me wrong, I should score and I'll take the blame for it, but even so, what a save by the goalkeeper, and he keeps it at 2-1 as things stood in this game and still gives Italy a chance to get themselves an equalising goal. But with 6 minutes to go, they weren't really showing any kind of threat, and that's the thing. You know, Italy needed another goal to force penalties, or you know, possibly force a late comeback to actually win the game 3-1. 3-2. Sorry, but the reality was they just weren't doing enough, and we had a good chance here. My shot again, well saved by Sirigu, who was having an absolutely monstrous game between the sticks. If it wasn't for him, Italy would have lost this game by a fair few goals, and it was still 2-1. And as Lansbury gets the wood to Tom cleverly here, cleverly finds Lansbury, who puts his shot just wide of the post. But the game did finish England 2, Italy 1, so we win and we are through to the European Championship semi-finals. After extra time, we made hard work of the game. Sirigu made us really work for it, but we won the game 2-1. That's the main thing. Have to say, I was quite poor in this game. You know, my passing was good, 83% accuracy, but you know, I should have scored at least one of the good chances I had. And I don't think I played very well. You know, at the end of the day, it's the only game of the tournament where I haven't played well, so I guess you can't blame me too much, as you can see the semi-finals will be taking on France and Germany will take on Portugal. You know, I still would have liked to at least have got a goal or an assist, because prior to that game, I've been involved in terms of getting a goal or the assist for every single goal we'd scored. In that game, there were 2 goals. I didn't get involved in either of them, which is quite disappointing, really. Although, technically, you could have said I did get the assist for our first goal, because it was my header that was flicked up in the air, but the game didn't credit it, so there you go. But still, it's not really about the individual performances when you're playing in a team game. It's all about the team result. You want to get the win. If you play well, that's great, but the main thing is just getting the win. So anyway, we take on France here for the Euro semi-finals here. Desperate to get ourselves into the final. I really was. I didn't want to see the series end with us getting to the semi-finals, because that would be real heartbreak. You know, I really wanted to get ourselves through to the final, but France pose a massive threat. Their attacking lineup is brilliant. Their defence is really strong. Having said that, the first chance would fall here in the 11th minute to me after Varane gave the ball away, and what a bad miss that is. I mean, that is just shocking. It really is. I ran through 1-on-1. I tried to confuse Lloris. I confused myself in the end, and the shot was quite a simple save for the French goalkeeper. So what a big miss by me. And you know, would I root to miss that missed chance in the first 10 minutes? Well, Pogba almost gave France the lead in the 16th minute, but thankfully his shot went wide and out for a goal kick. So still 0-0 as things stood, but France looking very threatening, as we were as well in the early few minutes. And you definitely saw, and you definitely sensed, I should say, that this game could have quite a few goals in it, because it was a very bright and lively start. And in the 19th minute, Lansbury plays a cross-field ball towards Wilfried Zaha. He waits for his man, but he gives it in field towards Jack Wilshere instead. Plays it out wide to the left back here. Kieran Gibbs down his left-hand side, gives it to me. Great opportunity. I take it around my man. Brilliant reverse ball into Jordan Henderson, who takes it around his man, gives it back to me, and I make it 1-0. And that was a wonderful goal. It really was. That's one of the goals of the tournament so far from us. Absolutely fantastic passing. The passing was on point, and that link-up play between myself and Jordan Henderson there was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it really was. It was a brilliant little ball inside by me. Henderson holds the ball up, gives it back into myself, and I smash it into the far corner. And you would have seen as well, Adam Lallana has been ruled out for the rest of the tournament with a sprained ankle. So Roy Hodgson has been playing Roy Hodgson decided to play Henderson in that sort of centre forward role, which, you know, I mean, I guess you can technically say he can play there, but in my opinion, he's better suited to a deeper role, really. Having said that, he clearly proved me wrong, because that was a brilliant piece of link-up play with me. I get the goal, Henderson gets the assist, and it is 1-0. And in the 31st minute, you see Walcott get the ball over the top towards Wilfried Zaha. A great chance to make it 2-0, but Lloris, you know, Lloris must have watched the highlights of the Italy game and saw how good Sirigu was and thought, Jesus, I'm going to need to play well as well if I'm going to keep out England, and he was doing so. He kept the score at 1-0 there, and in the 37th minute, I get the ball to Henderson. Henderson found Zaha down his left-hand side, takes on Debuchy, beats him, cuts the inside onto his right foot, gives it to me. I quickly backheel it towards Lansbury, he strikes it, and again, it's another brilliant save by Lloris. So both goalkeepers, Lloris and Sirigu, having fantastic games, and it was still 1-0. And in the 54th minute, a great chance for France here. Griezmann goes down the left-hand side, takes on his man, plays the ball into the centre, but thankfully it's a huge let-off because Biabiani's header hits the post, and we get the ball away. So I thought the rapid winger was going to make it 1-0. Thankfully he didn't. Sorry, make it 1-1, but thankfully he didn't. Having said that though, we would end up conceding a goal here in the 74th minute, and it was a really frustrating goal as well. Benzema got it, and you know, as you can see, Joe Hart came out for the ball to try and shut the man down, and instead he had to retreat because there was a bit of a deflection, and Benzema ended up just smashing the ball into the unguarded net to make it 1 apiece, and that was how the game finished. So again, we would go to extra time, and I was sitting there thinking, again, we've thrown away a 1-goal lead, and again, the goalkeeper's being fantastic. It's a carbon copy of the Italy game, and because it was a carbon copy of the Italy game, I wasn't surprised to see us score an extra time via a corner. And who got the goal? Jordan Henderson. And what a fantastic decision it was by Hodgson to start him in that centre forward role, because he got an assist and now he got a goal as well that could prove to be the winner. The header was well saved by Lloris, but Henderson got to it first. He smashed it into the far corner and made it England 2, France 1. So we're in front of this game, and would the game finish 2-1 just like the Italy game, be a bit of a carbon copy? Well, in the 109th minute, Redmond crosses the ball in. Jack Wilshere has a free header, but Lloris makes a great save, and at the far post, Sterling puts it into the side netting, and the score is still 2-1. And in the 120th minute, it was still 2-1. I make a great challenge on my man here. Tom cleverly gives it inside to Henderson. Henderson finds me. I stop the ball, shoot it with my left foot, but again, Lloris makes the save. The reality was we were going through. The last chances fell to us here. And from the corner, it's crossed into the centre towards me at the far post, and what a header it is. I get my 6th goal of the tournament, my 2nd one in this game. I'm definitely going to be odds-on favourite to win the Golden Boot now. It is an absolutely fantastic header. I think it's actually my 3rd headed goal of the tournament, which is quite impressive really, considering I've only scored 6 goals. That's half of them being headers. But regardless, a great header anyway. I beat, I think it was, who was it in the air? Was it Mangala? It was a brilliant header regardless. Past Lloris into the far corner to make it England 3, France 1. We're going through to the European Championship final. We'll be taking on Germany. It's going to be a really tough game. It'll be a live game. It will be the series finale as well, so look forward to that. It'll be out very soon. And as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, because it is much appreciated, and of course it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of my player career mode, which will be coming out very soon, which will of course be the series finale, the European Championship final with England against Germany.